It's the next day and we are going out to see some lakes and some mountains if possible, because it was supposed to snow today. It was snowing in the morning, and then the last night we drove, it was really late night and it was snowing and it was full of snow. It was beautiful, but it got dark real fast. So now what we're gonna do is drive to some 2 lakes and some mountains if that's possible. But first we're gonna go and see if we can get some breakfast right after we find parking. The people to drive. Yeah.
There you go.
On our way to getting breakfast, we had to stop by to see the beautiful, beautiful view.
The Swiss Alps.
The Swiss Alps. Or Alps, I don't know.
Alps.
But that is amazing. It goes the whole 360 and it snows. So it looks amazingly beautiful.
There's like a huge rock.
So we just arrived to, what's the name of the place? City called?
We're in Interlaken.
Interlaken. It is really beautiful. Actually, honestly, finding parking wasn't that hard. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, finding parking wasn't that hard because it's off the season, I guess. I thought skiing is something common here, but it looks like it's not. So it's pretty empty. So many parking spots available, and they take Visa and Master. It is so beautiful. I got the hot chocolate, and this one comes with I managed to pick the dark chocolate for the hot chocolate, so you can pick white, milk, or dark chocolate. So they actually put the chocolate inside it, so I'm gonna give it a try. Oh. It's really good. It's not like over sweet or anything. It's very basic, but it's like basically tasty. Tastes real good. I like it. And this one also comes with the biscuit that we get when we fly in Delta. And we got it here. And you can have it with the hot chocolate. So I got 2 plates. One is for Andreas, one is for me. So we do actually share this. So.
How much time do you have? Because we can get the 2 votes.
I believe mustard.
Have mustard.
I think we can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some sort of a sausage.
The cake.
And tomatoes, salad, and the bread.
Yeah.
It's really nice. And
Thank
second one we got is the breakfast burrito. That looks so beautiful. That's what should have tried. The breakfast burrito is really good. Once you sit down, it's good luck to get up situation.
Oh, there you go. Right next to the bus stop. Are you recording?
Yeah.
This is nice. Oh, it's actually relaxing.
I know. we just finished eating and walking down this little town. This town is so beautiful. The colors of the water reminds me of Montana or Calgary in Canada. But the views and the snows in the mountains in the background,
Breathtaking.
it is amazing. I mean, like, just cool. I think it's really empty, like there's nobody on the road. I think that has something to do with off season, but their season is actually winter most cases for skiing and stuff. But
So that's actually where people might be. You know, like it's prime time to be skiing right now. So
yeah, because it was heavily snowing in the morning.
yeah.
To the mountains. For us, the land, we are still high up in the sky, but it wasn't that snowing, but the mountains were heavily snow. But isn't it just like a...
The water is just like Canada.
Yeah, look at that. The view. It's just so beautiful. And it is really clean too, actually. Thank God this bridge was closed down. We were about to walk, but the sign says they literally closed it. But
hopefully it's fixed.
it is really nice. They should refurbish it and get it fixed.
Andreas!
Wow, that looks so crazy.
It is.
We are here in Bern, Switzerland, and we are in the city center. It looks amazing. It is so different than Zurich and really, really classic.
Maybe because of the rain and the snow. So here in Bern is actually where Einstein lived, which is interesting because he's actually originally from Germany, and we're in Switzerland. And so Albert Einstein's the person who invented E equals mc squared, the theory of relativity as well. And this is actually like an Einstein Museum where he actually lived here as an adult in the 1900s. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the best reviews. People say it's like nothing really extravagant about it, but I wanted to just at least see it. I mean, I'm not gonna go inside, but it's not every day where you get to see and like where these geniuses had lived, and there's a lot of cool theories about Albert Einstein and what he brought to the communities and to like science and physics, of course. He also won the Nobel Prize in physics.
Interesting fact is that you have long hallways that you can actually walk on the hallway or on the road on the side. I haven't seen that before, so that way you don't get cold or frozen, which is good. And then you have shops to shop around. Oh, now we're walking. We were planning to come here and eat, so this is called Burrito Bandito, and then in the bottom it says yummy LA street food. Where are we from? So we're gonna give it a try. Welcome to LA. So this is so exciting that the owner of this restaurant is also from LA in Santa Monica, and we were just talking to him, and he moved to Switzerland about 10 years ago. Now he opened up the restaurant, and I'm so excited to eat our street food from LA, far away from LA.
And what's really cool is that even though this is in Switzerland, the way he even operated is very like California story. Like started with a food truck, then was helping out the menus and bars, and now this is his first restaurant standalone, and it's actually only been open for 2 weeks. The Shirley Temple. It's really nice, and it's actually made with instead of Sprite, it's actually made with like a ginger beer, which I really enjoy. So it's not as like sweet.
I haven't been eating any sort of a California style burritos or anything for quite a long time, but we found this restaurant, so it's still big, as you can see. This is the chicken asado,
Chicken al pastor.
chicken al pastor style burritos. So you have, and this is California style. So you have all the vegan, all the veggie stuff, and the meat, and the burrito also cut in a style. So that way you know it's California style. I'm gonna give it a try and see. This is really good. A bit lemony, but the taste, it felt like you took a flight back to California.
So we saw that there was like a In-N-Out style burger offered here, so of course we gotta try it. And so we did talk to the owner that they were inspired by In-N-Out. So the sauce is very similar, but of course their own take on it. And something to notice here too is that the burger is actually like smashed. So it's not like your regular like circular burger, but as you can tell, there's the cheese, there's the sauce. Of course, I'm a grilled onion fan, so I made it grilled onions. And yes, they do actually have the animal style option if you wanted to opt in for that. Okay, In-N-Out style burger. We cut a little bit for Jude.
The V means vegan, and you can add cheese if you want a vegetarian.
This is good. It's really close to the In-N-Out style taste, which is great because I miss California. Because the burger is smashed, there's kind of like a nice smoky flavor, which I think is a really nice complement to the sauce and the veggies. So if you're traveling through Europe and you happen to be in Switzerland and you miss In-N-Out,
We are about to leave Bern. It was really nice and different than Zurich, the city that we saw, and it looked a bit modern comparing to public transportation, and people are somewhat nice, and it's great to meet Californians and talk to them and see how long they've been living. There are so many Americans in Switzerland, right?
yeah.
I was so surprised to knowing that such a small country hosts so many Americans, but it's great to meet them. We even see cars with American flags in it. Oh, that was amazing. So I think it's time to go to
Okay, I want to make sure I pronounce it correctly, but I think it's Lausanne.
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 Look how beautiful this is.
I know.
Isn't it beautiful? Like, so nice, so calm, so relaxing. Nobody's here.
Yeah.
Wow. Surprised. I think it's organized, right?
Looks like it.
We have been driving in Switzerland and they have so much of tunnels, and this one by far the longest, and it's been like 2-3 minutes and we're still in the tunnel, and if you look at the other side you can't see where the exit is. Still going and going and going and going and going. We just arrived to Lausanne in Zurich before we head down to Geneva. We're gonna stay here for one night, and we're staying in something called Moxy. It turns out to be something really millennial Gen Z type of a mix. But something I want to point out this here is, look at this window, and Andrea is gonna press the thing over there.
Okay.
Down one. Yeah, and you will see. You already did? Sorry, one top of the down. See? If you hold it, it closes. And then hold the bottom one. That is some luxury, and that is so cool. Mechanical. Maybe it's electronical and maybe mechanical, both involved. But that is awesome. We are close to Geneva. Which city are we at?
We're in Lausanne.
Yeah. And now we start to honestly see homeless. Also, surprisingly, from from Switzerland, it converted to more like a French situation, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are either from France here, or a lot of people who, of course, are bilingual. Because if your neighboring country speaks French, then
I mean, neighboring means like you can walk to France from here. So.
Yes, it's kind of cool.
So that kind of makes sense that there are a lot of French people.
Influences, yeah.
So I was so surprised. Coming from Bern, the transformation was like so quick and so fast.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go to a small, I don't know, what is it called?
Like a Christmas market.
Like a Christmas market, and then we're gonna get some dinner. Oh wow. Can anybody explain to me why this part of the city, I'll put the name here, or it's pronounced as, what is it called?
I think it's Lausanne.
Lausanne. Why this part of the city, all the places that we have gone to in Switzerland, except for Geneva, that's what we're gonna go next. This is like so dirty, so much of vandalism, extremely like gang type of people around here, and extremely like junky surrounding and environment. So what is the reason for this city to be like this? If you guys know, just put it on the comments. I'm just surprised coming all the way from north down to the south to have like that. And you can share your experience. What happened? You went to go to the
I went to go to the grocery store to see if they had something, and then there's a little bit of context where there's like a lot of construction, it's dark, a lot of places are closed really early, but like everywhere I turned there was just pockets of like not the best people hanging out, like almost like waiting to do a crime or looking out for something or looking for someone. And it was just like, and there was beer bottles cracked everywhere with glass, and I was like, what? Like I was just I'm just walking to a grocery store. Yeah. Like it wasn't even, it doesn't look scary. All of a sudden I turned the corner and then there was these people who I'm like staring me down, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna get robbed today, you know, like I'm smart, I'm gonna get out of here. You know, so I never felt like that actually at all until this city.
Have you felt like that in States?
No, not necessarily.
Yeah. So look, we are from the United States. We have crime, but we publicly say those stuff, and everybody knows it. So
but
in here, about 1% of the people talk very good about their country, Switzerland. Of course, that we understand that, but majority of people actually said you actually seen the reality of Switzerland, not what you see or hear from the news or what other people say or what media says is the reality. So yeah, we sees that, but so far it has been really nice comparing to here. I was just surprised. I was like, what's going on? We end up coming back to the hotel because didn't really feel safe, but while Andrea went ahead and get some food, I managed to talk to some people who, yes, I profile people. Where I felt safe, I talked to them. So I talked to some few people. So my quick conclusion is, they say it's about 50%, 40 to 50% here in this city are foreigners, and they say they have a huge African and Middle Eastern problem that media or other people fail to share. And they also said that they also have gone through similar experience, that it could be sexual harassment or even assault, like, or with deadly weapons, like not guns but knives and stuff like that. So they had bad experience living in this city, and it's kind of makes sense because when we travel all across Switzerland, the only city that we felt not safe is here. So we were like a bit surprised, because what we hear about Switzerland is always safe. It's not like where we coming from, LA. Like we understand the crime is everywhere. It's not that we're trying to hide crime. Like where we from, United States, crime is very public. It's all over the news and everybody knows it. So they're already prepared to be safe. But when you come to countries like this, according to the locals that I talk to, they say it's mostly hidden and only local knows. They try their best to like prevent or cover it. So that's a surprise. So one of the biggest reason the local says is the foreigners. They don't know whether they're illegals or legals, or but for sure what I saw the most is lots of Africans and Middle Eastern people around here that behave really, really poorly, that freaks us out and even freaks other people who are walking on the streets. And we also saw numerous number of people who are like actually homeless. Were surprised to see that kind of a behavior, because in Zurich, when we talked to people, they actually told us that if they're homeless or anything like that, the government comes and take you and put you somewhere, stuff like that. There's like interesting controlling mindset happening in this country. When we talked to a lot of Americans who actually lives here, they said that, oh, forget about the freedom, it's not a thing here. And they strongly feel it while living in this country. So now I know why this area it doesn't feel safe at all for people who come with a mindset who lives in a peaceful city like Bern or Zurich. There was no fear, right? You just relax. And I left my camera on the counter and it was still there when I came in Zurich. That's how safe it was. So in here they will like take it, the locals were saying, like. So it's kind of surprise to hear that, but at the same time every country have their own problems, so that kind of makes sense. So the first restaurant that we went to didn't feel like safe eating there. When we saw the people who were working, they were like freaked out. So this what we got is called crispy burgers, and it's chicken and the burger, and you have sauce, everything you can imagine, it's there. So I'm gonna get my first bite. Okay. The bread, I don't like it, but the chicken is really good.
And something I saw people eating there, which tends to be really popular, is like their chicken tenders. And so I only ordered 2, but it's like, I don't know, just looks really good. It's like flaky and crispy, but it's like not greasy or oily. And then they actually make all their sauces in-house, and there's about 5 options. And I asked the guy, what's the most popular one? And they said this one, so I'm gonna go for it. The outside is really crunchy. I think they use maybe corn flakes around it. The chicken's good, but I wish the chicken was a little bit like more moist. It feels like a little dry to me, but It's still pretty good. I can see why they're popular though. Like people were just like ordering a bunch of these and like eating them together, which is pretty fun.
It's my turn to try the cream. You can actually see the corns in it, so they fried it with the corns. It reminds me of KFC when the KFC is not cooked by chemicals. That kind of a taste.